All right, hey, welcome back. I'm getting pretty excited about this one. So this morning I was listening to Crypto Coffee, and he was speaking about. I swear it was the same thing that I just talked about. People visiting Wreckville. He went a little bit more on the side of people trading it and prematurely making bad decisions and decisions based on uh, you know if they think that the price is going to do this or the price is going to do that. This video, you read the title correctly. Only 141 people, I'm sorry, only 141 wallets are going to see 10,000x. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it and see kind of my thought process here, and we'll go through this, and you can kind of just tell me. You can tell me flat out if this is flawed, then tell me. Um, And in the future, just kind of so you guys know, I'm going to start doing videos, possibly on my computer, possibly doing some. I don't really care. I'm not trying to hide my face. I'm just not in a point where I can do videos like that. And so I'm kind of in the middle of a move right now, and so I don't really have the ability to do that. But I would like to say things, and I'm mostly just kind of recording what I think is interesting. I I see things in a little bit different perspective. I really like real estate, so a lot of times I tie things in that are real estate related. Not today. Well, maybe there'll be something. I never really know what I'm going to say until I just say it. It's just sort of like a wing it type thing. So this was the statistics on the sacrifice, and I'm just going to use this one number so that I can kind of get a grasp on calculating some other numbers. Um, Possibly you've heard the term the one percenters. I'm not talking about the one percenters, the motorcycle gang, the outlaws. I'm not talking about those one percenters. No, not those ones. Or maybe it's the Hell's Angels. I don't even know. I'm not talking about that one percenter. I'm talking about the one percenters of the population that own like 99% of the wealth is owned by the 1% of the population. And so that's what I'm talking about. And why did that 1% get that much wealth? Because that 1% has a perspective on life that says, you know what, this is a good investment and I can make some money on this. If I hold it for X amount of time, it's going to return me X amount of money. When people invest in businesses, they don't expect to get a return in the first 2 years. Sometimes it's 3, 4 years before they see a return on their money. And then they get a good return by 5, 6 years if the company's doing really well. This crypto space, I think Crypto Coffee had it pretty much right on the head. I think he nailed it when he said that people have this like short-sighted view of crypto, and they want things just to be instant. Like, oh, I'm just going to trade. Like, I'm going to trade in from. I'm going to have to take my PulseX and I'm going to trade into Pulse to PLS, and then it's going to one of them is going to dump, and then they're going to go backwards and go back and forward. Pretty soon, they're basically going to just destroy their entire holding because they're going to go back and forth chasing the pump and the dump. That is unfortunate. So, what I feel is that very similar to in life with the one percenters, I believe 1%. Actually, I don't believe 1%, but we'll get into that. 1% of all the wallets will see a 10,000x. I think it's too many. In crypto, I don't think there's 1%. I don't think there is a 1% rule. I think there's a 10% of 1%. So what is that? A tenth of a percent. 1/10 of a percent. That's what it is. I believe 1/10 of a percent in crypto can do well on a 10,000x. I mean, how many Bitcoiners do you know that bought even at $1? It's how many holders are there? I don't know. I'm sure there's more holders than there are wallets of PulseX. So, with that thought, a 1/10 of a percent is 141 wallets, because there was 141,153, times 0.001 would give you 141 wallets that will see the 10,000x. Tell me if I'm wrong in the description. Blast me out down in the comment section. I'm curious. I would actually like to hear Crypto Coffee's take on this as well, because I think he's on the same token, or the same wavelength on this. That I think most people are going to visit Rectville because they take a short-term perspective on this, and they say, I'm going to just chase these. I'm going to chase this. I'm going to chase that. He made it with his investment with Hex, because Hex forces you to hold it. I mean, it basically changes your mind structure. Well done, Richard Hart, changing the mind structure of the plebs in the world. Us degens who decide to just sell quickly. Sell, buy, sell, quote, sell, buy, sell. Instead of just saying, you know what, this has potential for a long-term growth. I was going to share a game theory, a game mechanics video. I'm just not, because I feel like that's going to actually make people get to Rectville sooner. And I think people click on stuff that, they can make gains. I just don't think in this game, in this one, the best thing to do is nothing. Best advice, do nothing. Not investment advice, do nothing. Just hold your stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. See if I'm wrong.